Yes, I'm live now. Hey, what's up? This is Josh Shamon. In this live presentation, I'm gonna go over uh, how I set up a template for my website, and I added the URL for my website. You can see it in a chat box. You can just visit the website to see what I'm talking about, just to show you the examples. This way, it will be easier to understand when you look at it, and this way, you know what I'm talking about. So this presentation is about website templates and how I set up my website template. What did I use? And it's still in a works. It's not done yet. So if you have any questions, make sure my website template, what did I use, and it's still. Make sure you submit them on a comment and let me know if you can hear me or not, or there's any issues with the audio. Let me know. So again, we're talking about website templates, and I have an example to show you. It's my website, and so what's if you have any question and you're on this live stream, drop it in a chat box. And if you will be on a future replay, also make sure you drop a question on the chat box, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because I want to grow it and I want to help you in return, because the more I have subscribers, the more I make videos and the more I search for topics to help you. So, in case we never met before, this is Josh Shamon. I'm coming to you live from the US state of South Dakota in the Midwest region of the US. It's 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Monday, December the 2nd, 2024. If you have any question about setting up a website template, or what is a website template and which one I used, I'm here to help you and answer some of your questions. But make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of topics about software and tech, mostly software. I talk about software and uh, and software locally and software as a service. So yeah, make sure you submit your question in a comment box and let me know if you can hear me, or if you're having any issue you cannot hear me, so I can adjust the audio. Maybe I'll remove those, maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. Let me know. So yeah, so this is about what is a website template or a theme. And oh, somebody added a comment. Flitzer, welcome. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the feedback. Yes. So, uh, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of topics. I talk about software and software as a service, the one I use, and I talk about what's up. Hi, D1 crash out. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the website templates and how to set them up. And I have an example. I have the URL. You can look at the URL to see what I'm talking about. This is my website. I'm working on it, but I set up the template. It's an HTML5 template, and I'll be adding the text and the pictures. But a template is a great example and a great idea to use for a website, because it will uh, it will make your process easier. This way, you don't have to make a website or a web page coding from scratch, basically. You don't have to. You can buy somebody else's template, and from the templates market, there are a lot of them, and they're not expensive. So you basically you're using a design that you like for somebody because you bought it, but there is some restriction. You cannot use it to other website unless you have the commercial license. You want to use it for commercial. So yeah, so that's the and if you have any question, let me know about website tools, how to build a website, and what platform should you use, because many of us are interested to make a website, but they're not sure what platform to use, and this is why I can help you now. I can answer some of your question. I am I've been learning how to use HTML5, CSS3, and some JavaScript for the last couple years, and you know, I know the basics, but what I do, learn the basics, and you can use templates to make a website that looks good, because starting from scratch, making a website from scratch, like using codes, HTML5, CSS3, and the JavaScript and other libraries or framework from scratch, it takes long. You have to have a lot of knowledge, and it takes time. So it's not worth, unless you're working for somebody and they want you to make custom website or web pages, then you'll do that. So yeah. So what's good about website templates? There are so many of them. It depends what platform you want to use. If you're using, let's say, Shopify, you have to use a Shopify templates or theme. You cannot mix, use different templates. It depends on the platform. Like, let's say if you're using Squarespace, if you have a Squarespace website, you have to use a Squarespace template, website theme. But myself, I like to use the self-hosted websites where I get my own web hosting, like Hostinger. That's what I have now, and then I'll get my own template, whether it's WordPress, HTML5, CSS3, or use the website builder. So my website is on Hostinger. I don't have the link for them. I was trying to join their affiliate program, but I don't have the link for it. But I can help you if you have any questions. So self-hosted, and you get the cheap, one of the cheap plans. You don't have. I got the next plan, not the first one, the basic. The second tier, it's the business plan. You got a lot of options, and it's as a starter. If you're starting new, that's all what you need. So and then I use the website builder. That's another way you can use a website builder to make a website, because Hostinger and uh, even Squarespace, Weebly, Shopify, most of the platform, they have a website builder. You can make a website or a web page without using codes. You don't have to be a programmer or a coder, web developer or web designer. You can use somebody else's, because I'm not a good designer. I don't have a good eye for design. So if I make a design, it's not gonna look good. So I'd rather buy somebody else's design as a template, pay for it, and they allow me to use it on my website or somebody else's website, like a customer, let's say. But when you need to use the template for a customer, you have to get the a commercial license, so they allow you to use it for other websites. And so yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of topics. I talk about making websites, web pages, about HTML5 markup language and CSS3 cascading style sheet. styling languages, and I talk about Linux commands and software I'm familiar with that I use myself. But if you have any question about other software, we can talk about it if I have the knowledge. If I don't have the knowledge, maybe I'll refer you to the right resources. So, any questions about making a website, about the website template, how to set them up, what are they, how to use them, prices, are they difficult, are they easy, there are so many questions we can talk about, but just let me know what you're interested to know about. So basically, nowadays it's a great to have a website, even though they tell you, the attention is on social media, and social media is more important. But you still need a website, because if you have presence on social media, uh, you cannot convert somebody, like, you cannot ask somebody to join your email list or buy something. It's going to be difficult. You have to have a link somewhere. But if somebody is on your website, or even from social media, you can tell that person, that's my website, they visit to your website, so you'll have a private conversation. Yeah. So again, it depends on a platform. You get the template. If you have a Squarespace website, you have to get a Squarespace template. If you have a Shopify, you have to get a Shopify template. So this is why I like those channels. This way, I don't have to get stuck with certain platform or certain criteria. So who else? Anybody have a question? Yeah. So again, we're talking about the website template setup, how to set them up. And if you have any question, let me know. If you guys are interested in creating a website and you're not sure where to start from and what tools and resources you need, this is the right time now to ask a question, because I know the basics and I can help you with the basics. Now, if you cannot throw a very complex question, I may not be able to help. But if somebody is he want to know the general topics or ideas, I can do that. So, so yeah. Anyone here is interested in making a website and you're not sure how to start, or what tools you need, or yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I want to help people, because I am getting into this. I'm gonna be creating a coaching program to help people. Like, it's gonna be an online class, live class. So I have to set it up. It's gonna be like coaching, about 2 hours, and I will help people, and show them how to set up a website. But I need to know some information. What kind of website you're looking for? What you want to do? You have one? You want to change it? You want to redesign it? So, anyone else? Questions, comments? So, So anyone else have a question about making a website? What the platform you want to use? Which one should you use and why? We can talk about those. Yeah, who else? Questions, comments, topics you want me to talk about? Let me know. So again, what's excuse me. So again, what's a website template or theme? It's a way of using a website design and the code and set them up on your own website, obviously with abiding the copyright laws and what you can use and what you can't. Anyone else have a question about website templates? Why use them? How to use them? I can answer those. Questions, comments. Hey, Ali Gamers, welcome. Welcome, Ali Gamers. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you have any question. It's great to see you. Hi. So, yeah, we're talking about website templates, how to set up a website using a template or how to set up a template. And I'm giving you guys an example. If you visit my website, I have the link in the chat box, georgekcwebservices.com. So you will see an example of a website template installed on my website. So it's not done yet because making a website, it's a process. It takes time. First, you need the design, and then you'll need to update the content, the text, and then you have to add the images. So now, if you look at it, it's missing the images, but it says in the images like it gives you the size, what image size you have to add, and then it's got a placeholder for the text. I have to update the text. So, but it's easy to once you learn how to set up a template, it's much better than designing your own website or using the code yourself because it's very difficult. It takes forever to build a website from scratch using codes. So this is like an easy way to make your own website using a nice design that you can select from the marketplace that sells the themes for website. And there are so many platforms. It depends what you use in you can use Squarespace, Weebly, Shopify. But myself, I use a self-hosted web hosting, and I use HTML5 templates, they call them. Even though it's got HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript, uh, it's It they call them HTML5 templates. It gives you some freedom, like now if I want to move my website, the codes to another platform, to a different web hosting, I can do that, using the same one. But once if you have a website using Squarespace, Shopify, those guys, you have to be there. You cannot go anywhere. You cannot move around to another web hosting service. But what's nice about it, they take care of the back end of the servers. You don't have to worry about the software in the back end. So it's all taken care of. And also, you can use, if you want, WordPress. WordPress is a great platform too. And I can uh, I can use it on my own web hosting. All what you do is it's one click install. It's very easy to install nowadays. Web hosting companies, whenever you wanna create a website, they give you the service in the back end where you use one click install, and you get WordPress installed. And WordPress is a great platform for blogging, and if you want to keep adding content, and then you can use WordPress template or theme for your website once you install it. But WordPress is kind of demanding. There's a steep learning curve, and you have to be familiar with the dashboard. It takes some time, but it's not that difficult. It's it's usually it's for beginners and advanced alike. People alike. So. Yeah. Anybody have a question about making a website, setting up a website, templates, what the platform you should use, what resources? Let me know if you have any questions in a comment box, and I will try my best to help you and answer questions. Shout out to Ali Gamers. Ali Gamers, do you have any questions? Let me know if you have any questions. Flitzer, hi, welcome. I'm not sure if you still guys around. I only have two people tuning in, but I'm happy about that. Flitzer, D1, Crash Out, what's up? The Ali Gamers, hi. Yeah, who else? Anyone else have a question about setting up a website or what platform you want to use? Let me know. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of topics about software, tutorials, and making websites. Uh, Make sure you subscribe if you have not already subscribed. So, because I need to grow the channel, and the more I grow it and I get subscribers, the more videos I make and the more help I provide. So, anyone else have a question? So basically, the template I use, the HTML5 template. Um, you just have to access the back end, the dashboard of your web hosting and your website, and then you upload everything to the file folder. There's a folder, it has files in it. This is where you update all the files, and it's not that difficult. You have to upload all the files that you downloaded from the marketplace when you bought the template, and then you upload them to one location, and they work fine. But you have to keep everything in the same location. So basically you download um, a template to your file on your computer. Let's say download, it's called. So you upload it to the website. Also, you use one folder, the top folder, the HTML folder. It's called public folder. I think it's called public, because the public will let people access your website like once they type URL, because not everybody is allowed to access all files on your website. There's a lot of security about that, for this. Yeah. So And what's nice about templates, they're not expensive, especially the HTML5 templates. They're not that expensive. You can buy a template from $10 and up. Anybody have a question about making a website or the resources we use? Let me know in a chat box. Yeah. So you'll need for a website you'll need a domain name, which is in my case georgekcwebservices.com. And once you have this domain, nobody else can have it as long as you're paying for it, and you pay for it yearly. And you can have your name as a domain name if you want for the URL. So yeah, all right. Yeah, so you'll need a domain name, web hosting, and the theme, the template for the website. And you have to learn how to edit the templates and how to add your own comments, text, and the picture because they still have them, you know. So, yeah, anyone else have a question about making a website? I want to thank you so much for tuning in this Monday night. It's December the 2nd, 2024. My name is George Shamoun, and I'm coming to you live from the US state of South Dakota, in case we never met before. And yes, yeah. Anyone else? Questions, comment? Guys, let me know if you have any questions and make sure you subscribe to the channel because I want to grow it and I need your help. And in return, I'll be making more videos like these and helping you with different subjects. All right. So, all right. So, I guess we've been going for half an hour and I don't have any questions coming in. So, and yeah, I'm not gonna keep going, and nobody is asking questions, and we don't have I don't have the feedback. So, site template setup. Yeah, anyone else have a question? Okay, so I have a couple people tuning in. So if you have any questions, submit it in a comment. Again, we're talking about setting up website templates uh, for my website using Hostinger self-hosted service. It's not Squarespace or Shopify. This one is different. You have more flexibility. But there's difficulties, I understand. But all right, so all right, questions, comments. Welcome, guys. Welcome to this live stream. Thank you so much for joining. We have people coming in and out. That's why you only see like couple people because people are not hanging out a lot. You know, they have other activities or commitments they have to leave. But that's what happened. Yeah, so you can set up a template for your website, but you have to know some coding because you wanna do editing, and you have to know where are you editing, what part of the text or image, because you don't wanna ruin the whole page or topics by trying things and asking questions only. You need some kind of experience. Questions? Anyone have a question? Comments? All right, let's see. Let's more questions. All right. All right. Questions? Anyone have a question? All right. So, okay, guys, I have to. It looks like no questions coming in, and not a lot of people are here, and there's no questions. So, again, I'm gonna wrap it up, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content and presentation, and and let me know if you have any questions, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So, and this is the link to my website in order to check the templates if you want to see how a template looks like once you set it up on a website. All right. So, All right, I'm waiting for your questions. If somebody is interested in making their own website or need help, let me know, and I can answer questions about the topic, about what platform should you use and why, and which is easy, which is easier, which is less expensive, because there are so many resources online. So, and you have to know which one to select, especially if you're starting new and you're not sure about coding. So, anyone else? Questions? Turn off the slide. I think that's much better now. It was shining in my eyes. The light, the ceiling light. So, yeah, there are so many ways to make a website, and this is why I'm discussing one or two ways. I'm not going into everything, because a lot of platform I never used before. I know about them, I know what they do, but I never used them before, you know, like Shopify. I never used Shopify before, even though it's very famous. But because I'm not selling anything yet, and I never used the platform. It's not anyone else questions, topics, ideas you want me to talk about, let me know. So, yeah, no, no questions. So, yeah, one more thing. This is very important. If you use a template, um, you have to know. I mean, you don't have to know HTML, CSS, but it will help a lot. Because once I connected the template a couple of days ago. I had to make some editing. I had to add some links to the web page, to the website. So I was able to do it using Visual Studio Code, the code editor. This is my favorite, and and I had to make some changes, some minor changes, and still I had to ask for support. What's good about those templates? You buy them and they come with 6 months support, I think. So you have questions about them, you can go back to the platform, you submit your question, and they answer you. You know, so this is what's good about those, marketplaces where you buy the theme and the template. Make sure they give you support for at least 6 months, and then you can extend it for 1 year. So see if there's any questions on the bottom. No, there's no questions. No. WordPress is good, but you have to worry about plugins, and you have to keep track of updating them. And there is a lot of moving parts to WordPress. That's why I prefer the HTML5 templates, CSS3, and JavaScript. But JavaScript, I don't know much, starting to dabble with it. All right. Yeah, but yeah, at least you should know the HTML tags, what they do. So if you want to make a change to the web page, you'll be editing the correct code, not the good code. Because if you got a template and you mess up something in it, it might affect the whole website. So you have to be very careful when you install it, and when you want to edit it. Make sure you keep copies. You have to keep copies on the side, on your computer in Google Drive or something. You have to keep a copy. So if it didn't work, you can reinstall it again. So, all right, let's open it up for questions now. So I'll give you a few minutes. The more questions there are, the more I hang around and answer questions. And the less we have, then I'll have to leave because I'm done with my presentation and the information. Um, so let me know what do you think. And yeah, it's been going 43 minutes, which is good, but all right. So okay, so that's it. So I guess no questions coming in. So I wanna wrap up this session, and hopefully I'll make another live next couple days, either tomorrow or the day after. I'll make but please make sure you submit questions in a chat box, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. With that said, I want to thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.